Hey guys, in this video, we're going to start on Unit 1, Lesson 1, what is multimedia and graphic design. So we're going to learn a lot of cool stuff in this course. This first one's just the introduction to graphic design in general. So what is graphic design? Well, it's a combination of multimedia and also meeting the needs of your particular client. What type of message are they trying to get to the masses? And how can you, as the designer, help them achieve that goal? So we're not going to focus too much on the client side of things in this particular course. If you're interested in this career, that's something that you definitely can pursue in later courses in graphic design. But we're going to focus on the multimedia part, so which is the media arts, typography, and composition. So this course is going to go through those three things in more detail. So first, let's do a little quick flash history of graphic design and multimedia arts. So us humans, back in the day, look at this. Check this out down here. 38,000 BCE. We were already becoming little artists. So look at this amazing cave painting way back in the day. Then the next big revolution was the invention of paper. So 105 AD. So some dude in China finds an easy way to make paper, and this allows us to constantly draw and distribute artwork to the masses. Then some guy named Johannes Gutenberg in the 1400s, he created the printing press, which revolutionized. Right now you could create newspapers, magazines for very low cost. So graphic design, multimedia arts became even more important after this invention. Then this guy named William Addison Dwiggins, he coined the first time use of the word graphic designer. So he took all these different skills that he was doing and said, okay, so this is a new profession. So there was no such thing as graphic designer before this guy. But he took all those skills, brought them together, and he's like, okay, so this career, this job is called a graphic designer. And then, now getting into the modern era, in 1965, we started creating the first prototypes of a mouse. Look at this little guy. That's pretty cool. It's like a piece of wood, a metal steel spherical thing. So this is like the first mouse. So this allows us to go from physical media like paper and pen, right, to the computer. So now we're getting really close to the modern graphic design era. And then boom, Macintosh just explodes the scene by creating the first Macintosh computer, which came with like a user interface, an art program. So this created all those modern jobs that we have now, such as a graphic computer artist. Now, the 5 parts of multimedia and media arts is audio, animation, video, graphics and illustrations, and photography. So let's check out some quick examples of each one of these. So audio, that's of course just any speech, sound effects, and musical scores in your project. Now, this can of course make or break your graphic project. So you gotta be careful in your use of it, right? You want to make sure that it fits the project. Now, I thought this was pretty cool. So let's check out this Rocky scene. Okay, this is with the music. All right, super inspiring, right? So it seems like this guy is just really cool running down the street with all this music. Now let's check it out without the music. Yeah, now just Rocky just seems like a dweeb, right? Some weirdo running down in this deserted lot, just exercising, right? So music can make a big difference in the mood of your design projects. All right, so let's check out the next one here. We got animation. Animation is just motion created by a sequence of images. So usually the frame rate will be lower, like 10 images per second. And this is like all your little GIFs online, the memes that you guys like to share, the kind of like little tiny animations. And then we got video, which is kind of like animation, but it's a more realistic effect of combining images together. So one of my favorite videos of all time is Matrix. I don't have any sound to this, but I just always thought this was a cool scene. I saw this movie when I was a kid in theater, and it just like blew my mind. So it's just amazing cinematography here, especially for the time period. Then we have, of course, the graphics and illustrations, which it's just a massive field. It can be a tons of things. So here I just saw this cool illustration of this bird, and I thought I would include that in. And then we got photography, of course. So you can use a lot of different photography to fit your graphic design projects. And then typography. What is typography? That is just all the words that are in your design project. So another big word for it is copy. You'll hear that word a lot. So it's the art and science of the fonts and text in your design project. We're going to learn about that. Composition. This is huge. So composition is how you put all these different design elements onto your canvas, onto your artboard. So that can make and break your design project, and we're going to learn all the tips and tricks and rules for doing good composition. Okay, so that is this lesson. Try out the assignment for this lesson, and I will see you in the next video.